Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome live from Geneva Palexpo for the 9th edition of the Car of the Year. We are very happy to be able to stream live today, and we thank you for being with us. You're watching us through the Facebook page of the Geneva International Motor Show or the internet site, so thank you very much for being with us today. As you know, and as you've certainly noticed, the conditions are a bit different from the ones which prevailed last year, since we are hosting this event with no public on location, but we have you, so stay with us because we have a beautiful program ahead today. So, my name is Melanie Freeman. I'm a Swiss journalist hosting for Swiss television and also a show host, and I'd be happy to guide you today through this event. Of course, I'm not going to do it by myself. I will have some people with me on stage, and the first one I will have to welcome is the managing director of the Geneva International Motor Show. Please welcome Olivier Ries. Hello, Olivier.
Melanie. How are you?
Welcome. I'm good. What about you?
Fantastic. No.
Yeah,
It's not the right word.
Fantastic is maybe not the right word, but the fantastic thing is we are together here today, and we are able to stream this event, this ceremony, which is a very important one. This is the 9th edition. So as we know, the conditions, as I just said, are pretty different from the other years. So I would like to know what kind of message you would like to send to the people who are watching us right now and to the automotive industry.
For sure. Well, you can imagine that the situation is not that easy, and everybody here is sad about the situation. But the decision of the federal government was clear, and we had no choice. We had to cancel. But first of all, I would like to thank our exhibitors, the journalists, the visitors, for all the messages and the positive feedbacks we received during the last few days. It's amazing. It gave us a lot of courage and energy to organize the Geneva International Motor Show 2021 here in Geneva next year in March. But also a very big thanks to all the people that worked during the last weeks, and to my team that organized the gyms with a lot of heart and engagement. And we keep going, and we will fight for next year.
So from what I heard, there will be, of course, a next Salon de l'Auto, as we say in French, Geneva International Motor Show, because this edition should have been an anniversary. It was the 90th edition, so it's going to be postponed, actually.
Well, I can imagine that we will postpone, because we had a lot of new concepts we created here, above all in the gym's discovery, so test track 500 meters in the whole 7, and I think we have to renew this and try again.
And the show must go on, as one famous singer said or sang. A last question: how do you see the future of the Geneva International Motor Show? Because we know the conditions are evolving, society is changing, ideas are changing. How do you see that in the future?
I think the strategy we put in place was the right one for this year, because we had a strong brand, and the people comes very lucky in Geneva. This is one thing. Then the second one was to have more entertainment, more festival, more action. So, and the third thing is, we are now live during the whole year. So as we do now live streaming, we will do other things also during this year and to prepare next year. So I think this strategy is the right one, and I hope we will succeed also next year.
And it will keep on.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much, Olivier. Now the stage is yours, because you have a speech to deliver.
Thank you. Good. Ladies and gentlemen, and dear COTI organizers, I'm glad that the 9th consecutive Car of the Year award ceremony can take place here in Geneva. Thus, this is going to be a very unusual ceremony this year. It was with great regret that the 19th edition of the Geneva International Motor Show had to be cancelled last Friday. This was due to an injunction of the Swiss Federal Council that no event with more than 1,000 people may take place in Switzerland until March 15th. This decision was made in response to the COVID-19 epidemic, which is raging in so many countries around the world, and now also in Switzerland. There are circumstances entirely beyond our control. However, we are very pleased that the COTI Award can still take place at Palexpo today, albeit without the presence of journalists. The COTI Award is the most prestigious automobile prize and the one with the longest tradition. It has been awarded since the 60s, and the members of the jury are undoubtedly the best car experts in Switzerland, 60 highly professional motorsport journalists from 23 countries. But now I would like to invite Frank Janssen. Frank, where are you? The president of the GOTY organization, to join me on stage. Frank, please. And I would like really to take this opportunity. Frank, hello.
Hello, thank you very much.
I would like to take this opportunity to thank you for celebrating the GOTY here at Geneva Palexpo.
It's a pleasure.
And above all, thank you for, let's say, the collaboration we had this year, the exchange we had, and to be able to be here and make it happen.
In tough times, we have to stand together, I think.
Absolutely, absolutely. And so thank you very much. And above all, I would say next year we will do that again, but live with a lot of audience, a lot of people.
Definitely.
Okay?
We are prepared.
So please,
yes,
go ahead.
Thank you very much.
Place is yours.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much, Olivier, and welcome, Frank.
Hello.
Come to me, come over
Melanie.
there, come over there, come over there.
Thank you.
Franks,
Yes.
you are the one who are leading the 60 experts, the 60 jury members who vote from 23 different countries.
Yes.
And we know this is a hard job because there are so many competitors, there are so many cars, and you have to choose only 7.
Yes.
And as we know, there are so many new trends in the car industry, like electrifying, hybrid cars. So how do you analyze, did it change over the years?
Yes, but of course, you never stop learning. I mean, you are, as a journalist, traditional motoring journalist, you are aware of what's going on in an engine or in a gearbox. That's what you are supposed to know. And if the progress is going on, if we switch to electrification, it's not bad to know a little bit some things about what's going on in the batteries and in the charging station and how this works all together, of course.
So there are always new things to learn, that's what you're saying.
You never stop learning, of course.
And also, with the GOTY Awards, there are always novelties, and one of them is each year you have new voters, new members from the jury. This year, there are new members for the Swiss jury, for Poland,
yes,
UK,
exactly.
and the Netherlands, so it's fresh blood.
Yes, yes. As far as I know, always we have an age barrier of 65 years. So when you turn 65, that is in this year, that is the last time that you are voting, and I think it's a very good thing because we have young blood coming, new journalists, younger journalists coming, and I think it's always good to work together between the generations.
And
it's
have
not
new
good.
visions.
It's not good if you are a bunch of old men sitting on the stage.
No, we don't want that.
No, we don't want that. No, if I will turn 65 in some years, I will retire, of course.
Okay, all right, we'll know it then. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, so now let's remember last year it was an amazing GOTY Award with a tie vote, something that never happened. It was a run between the Alpine 110 and the Jaguar I-Pace. And the I-Pace won.
The I-Pace by
it was very, very close, very tight.
And there was counted 2 times.
I know, I've seen, and there was this sentence said afterwards. Last year, passion prevailed over reason. What do you think is going to happen this year?
You never know. I'm in the jury for 19 years now, and it's what I learned is it's always unpredictable. You cannot predict the result. It's impossible. We have so many jury members from so many different regions in Europe, from Scandinavia to Portugal and Greece, and from Moscow to France to Paris. It's absolutely unpredictable what the jury members will vote.
Well, that's what makes it interesting.
Yeah, and I will always say that we have 7 finalists, and these cars are already the best cars in the world.
Right.
Yeah.
So what I would say now is I leave you the stage because
you.
I know you have a speech for our viewers who are certainly expecting your words.
Thank you very much, Melanie. Good afternoon, everyone. It's great to be here, definitely. Even it's a bit awkward that the Palexpo building is almost empty. But despite the cancellation of the Geneva International Motor Show, we decided to have this announcement as planned because the Geneva International Motor Show and Car of the Year are partners since many years. so we decided to go on. Welcome. The Geneva International Motor Show will continue to be my favorite car show in the world, and you know why? Because of the famous Swiss neutrality, for instance. Geneva is not dominated by a national car industry, and therefore it matches perfectly with the independence that Car of the Year stands for. We are not doing this press conference from a hotel ballroom that a car manufacturer has paid. We do this mainly for the customers. We do this for the people who buy the cars. We want to give advice. Then Geneva is the major European car show that takes place every year, like our award is announced annually. And above all, the Geneva International Motor Show is always scheduled in springtime. It's the season when the car sales lift off. Car of the Year at the Geneva International Motor Show, beginning of March, Monday afternoon, 3 o'clock. For me, that's the place to be. Well, I bet the center of your interests is not me, but the cars, the 7 cars parked right behind me. We'll come back to them in a second, and soon we will also present the winner, the Car of the Year 2020. But before, I would like to thank again the whole team of the Geneva International Motor Show for this great cooperation that we have now for many years. There's also a long-term agreement with the Saram test track near Paris that we have to mention. Thank you very much, partners, for your great support. It's the 9th time now since 2012 that Geneva starts with the announcement of the Car of the Year. Since then, it has always been the first news from the Geneva International Motor Show to go around the world, and this time, unfortunately, is also the only one. Car of the Year and the Geneva International Motor Show are the perfect match. The most prestigious award in the automotive industry, presented at the most important auto show. Car of the Year is also the most traditional car award, founded in 1964, the year I was born. It's getting 56 now. Car of the Year is different. We are, for instance, totally transparent with our votings. You will soon be able to see all the points from the jury members on the screen here behind me, and afterwards we publish them on our homepage, that is caroftheyear.org. You will find judgments from every jury member on the reasons why they voted or not voted for a car. But we are different also in other respects. Our official sponsors are not related to the automotive industry. Instead, Car of the Year is organized by 7 leading magazines in Europe, and you can see them here on the screen. It's Auto from Italy, Autocar from the United Kingdom, Autopista from Spain, Autovisi from the Netherlands, L'Automobile Magazine from France, Stern from Germany, and VB Lägare from Sweden. And the winning manufacturer does not have to pay any kind of fee for Car of the Year. It comes for free. The race towards Car of the Year 2020 started last year with a long list of 30 candidates. We had 1 week of testing together in northern Denmark in early October, the famous Tannis test. We drove ERG tests with each car, for instance. Then the jury chose 7 cars in the first round, voting these cars in November. So only to reach the shortlist is a great achievement. The finalists are the 7 best cars of the year. And let me present the cars fighting for the title. The nominees are Ladies and gentlemen, the 7 Car of the Year finalists. However, there will be no winner without a jury. The Car of the Year jury consists of the best motoring reporters in Europe. Let us have a short glimpse on the work of the jury.
We are here at the Ceram Proving Ground in Montfontaine near Paris, where we do the testing of the 7 finalist cars. This year is very special because we are witnessing the transition of the automotive industry to electrification. But one thing does never change. You cannot judge the cars without driving.
This is the BMW 1 Series. Now, it's a little bit controversial because it has gone front-wheel drive, and a lot of purists might say that it would have been better with rear-wheel drive, but I can tell you this, it is still great to drive. It's got a really good array of engines. I really like the 189, which is a little 3-cylinder engine, but it's really peppy, really nice to drive. It's just a really classy feeling, really good little hatchback.
Renault Clio is one of the finalists for Car of the Year this year, and that's a very clever decision. Clio has really nice driving dynamics, but also the hybrid system is fantastic. It provides very efficient driving behavior, but also very comfortable way to drive.
One of the finalists in Car of the Year 2020 got 750 horsepower. So of course everyone in the jury is so excited when we are here at the racetrack. This car, the Porsche Taycan, is amazingly fun to drive. The grip level and the handling is really, really good. 0 to 200 in less than 10 seconds, and you can charge the car up to 80% in less than 20 minutes. It's only one problem with this car. It's also super expensive.
The new Toyota Corolla is one of the finalists for Car of the Year 2020. The car is brand new, only the name is a little bit old, but good one for this car. There are 3 strong points of 12th generation Toyota Corolla, 2 hybrid powertrains to choose, 3 body styles, and the third, probably the most important, it is the best-selling car all over the world.
For us, it's a very special occasion that we get to participate in the Car of the Year award, because as a traditional sports car manufacturer, you don't get the chance every year, so we're really pleased and honored.
I love this competition in this market that is changing. It's very shaky, I would say, and I think that it is the best moment of the year to compete against our competitors.
A jury of specialized journalists may appreciate and can say this is the Car of the Year, and really looking forward to win, because when you come second you don't win, and we want to be first.
SUVs are getting smaller and much more stylish. The Puma is Ford's new one in the segment. It comes with a new mild hybrid drivetrain, a really low driving position, and with lots of useful details. It's fully loaded with advanced driver assistance systems you would expect in cars much bigger and much more expensive.
The Tesla Model 3 is one of the final 7 contenders for the Car of the Year 2020. Compared to its larger siblings, the Model S is more rewarding to drive, but you won't expect how fun it is. The Tesla experience is highlighted by the spacious interiors and by the big screen. You can control everything from it, but it can be somehow confusing while driving. So, if you put together the speed, the fun to drive, and of course the range, then you can easily understand why the Model 3 is one of the strongest contenders for the Car of the Year 2020.
This Peugeot 208 is a good candidate for the Car of the Year title in 2020, in my opinion, because in this time of electric transition, where we know Tesla, but also Porsche, this 208 will make the electric car a little bit more affordable for the general public. It's even a good looking car, and it is a car which leaves you the choice to choose an electric engine, a petrol engine or a diesel engine. and it's still driving and behaving very well.
The BMW 1 Series.
Ford Puma.
The Peugeot 208.
Renault Clio.
Porsche Taycan.
The Tesla Model 3.
Toyota Corolla.
We never had a range like that, from a 20,000 euro compact to a tenfold expensive supercar. And I'm very curious to know what the votes of the jury will be. And back to Geneva.
Thank you, Frank. So,
Whoa, whoa, that's going to be exciting.
you see the trophy?
Yes. Can I take it home?
No.
I've tried, but I know it's for the winner. Of course, beautiful trophy.
Yeah.
It came straight from Italy, made from a Spanish artist.
Yes,
and
it took
this
some
is
miles. It has
Yes.
already some miles behind it.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
And this is for our winner today.
Yeah.
So we have the nominees, 7 of them. They're just behind us. We've heard the experts. We've seen the test drives. We are ready for the votes.
So we are ready, huh?
Yes, of
Yeah.
course. And I'm excited to know.
Me too. So
shall we
ladies and
start?
gentlemen,
Yeah.
here are the votes. Car of the Year 2020. And as usual, we present them country by country in alphabetical order.
Okay, and what is very important is transparency. We've heard it, and that's
Absolutely.
why you're going to be able to see every grade given by every member of the jury.
Yes. And you will find them on the homepage caroftheyear.org afterwards too.
Perfect, so let's get started. First country.
First country. It's Austria.
And let's see with the first points.
Let's see the first points.
Okay.
It's the Ford Puma is the favorite car of the Austrian
jury.
jury members, followed by the Porsche.
Okay.
Wow.
That's interesting for a start. We'll see with the
absolutely.
second country, that's Belgium. Do they have the same taste? We'll
Let's
see.
We'll see.
No.
2 members.
No.
No. Now the Renault Clio is the favorite car
Is in the lead with 16
of
points.
the Belgian jury members.
Okay, so we have
Okay.
now 4 cars pretty much close, let's say that. Let's see for Czech Republic.
Czech Republic, we have 1 jury member, Thierry Duchamp, and his favorite car is the Toyota Corolla.
Toyota Corolla with
So
6
a very
points.
even vote.
And does that change anything
We
for the
have,
moment?
at the moment, the Peugeot 208 in front, the Renault Clio in the second, and we have 2 times.
The Ford and the Porsche
the Ford
are a
and-
tie.
very close behind.
Yeah, let's keep on going. And let's go now to Denmark.
To Denmark, Søren Rasmussen. His favorite car is the Tesla Model 3. So
Well, what is really interesting for the moment, we had points for pretty much all the cars.
Pretty
so
much all the cars, yes.
suspense. We don't know, and we like that, don't we?
Yes, we like that. We like to have suspense.
So let's go to the next
And
country.
as I said, these cars are very close together. They are the 7 best cars that we can have here on the stage.
Finland now. Let's see. 1 jury member, and he likes.
The Ford Puma.
Oh, okay. The Ford is in the run. Yes, definitely. And first is the Peugeot 208.
Yes, we have 2 cars with 36 points, the Renault and the Ford.
Okay, let's keep on.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go to a main market, and that's France.
6 jury members from France. Now we will see how they will vote.
Okay, we have to calculate. Who? And the
Unfortunately
result?
not. Very strong vote for the Renault and also a very strong vote for the Peugeot.
Yes.
It's France, isn't it?
It's weird. Really? How come?
I don't know. No explanation for that.
Well, let's see if it works that well for Germany, huh? Because we have a Porsche in the nominees.
And the BMW.
Let's see. So, hey, what
Oh.
did I just say?
Oh.
38
Porsche.
points.
And the BMW is quite far behind, but also the Ford is very good in the German points.
Well, that's going to be an interesting vote. Maybe we can have a little resume, from the votes after this page. We'll see. I think we have that.
Yeah, we have.
Yes, here it is.
Oh.
So,
Peugeot is collecting points heavily.
exactly.
And followed by
Porsche and Renault are
Yes.
close, very close by, and then
Yes.
you still have the Ford in the run, and a bit behind, of course, the Tesla, Toyota, and BMW.
and BMW.
But everything is possible. It's still the beginning, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So let's see for the next country.
Yeah.
And this is Greece.
This is Greece. One member, Stratis.
10
and
points.
His favorite car is the Peugeot.
And 10 points is the maximum grade you can give
we
per
have,
car.
Yes, you have 25 points for each jury member, and 10 is the maximum that you can
Okay.
give, but only on one car. You cannot give 10 points to 2 cars.
Okay.
That's not allowed.
So that was really
Yeah.
a love at first sight.
Yeah, obviously.
Let's go on. Next country is Hungary.
With 2 members in Hungary.
And which car is their favorite?
The Tesla.
The Tesla, okay. Well, interesting.
Surprise. Yeah, that's...
We can really see differences through the countries, huh?
Absolutely, yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so let's keep on going with our next country, which is Ireland.
Michael McAleer from Ireland.
One jury member.
And he is voting for the Toyota Corolla in the first place.
Okay, 7
Followed
points.
by the Tesla and the Porsche.
Does that change anything now? Who is in the lead?
They're all very pretty much on the same level. The Peugeot
Right.
is a little bit in front with 112, followed by Porsche.
close. It's
Porsche
close.
with 101,
Mhm.
and Renault Clio with 100 points.
Okay, let's keep on going.
Let's keep on going.
We
yes.
go to another main market. This is Italy.
This is Italy. Let's see how they are voting.
Okay, so we'll need the total, and we'll see that right now. And 34 points
Peugeot
for the Peugeot in
receives
the lead.
34 points.
Oh, we have a tie here.
And a tie for
Yeah.
Tesla and the Toyota in the second place with 24 points each.
We actually see 4 cars which are really close,
Yes.
close by. So in the total now, that will be, okay, yeah, we still have these 4 cars running after each other.
Yes.
See, this is the resume.
The Peugeot 208 is in the lead, and followed by the Porsche, which is to me a big surprise.
And the Ford is also very close.
And the Ford is very close, yes. And I'm sorry, the Renault Clio is also is right behind the Peugeot. I'm sorry.
So 2 French cars.
So many figures.
Let's keep on. Let's go to the next one.
Yes.
And the next one is Luxembourg.
One member from Luxembourg, Eric Netgen, he is
And
voting
he
for
likes-
the Peugeot
Yes.
208.
He likes the Peugeot.
So the Peugeot 208 is very strong, obviously.
Yes.
152
Oof,
points,
yeah.
153 points overall.
That makes
Let's
a
go to the
difference.
next market, Netherlands. 2 members.
Okay, let's see if they have the same taste.
They're
Oh,
voting
2
10
times 10
points.
points.
10 points for the Tesla, 2 times.
Well, that's interesting. That could
Yes.
make a change, couldn't it? Let's see. Let's see the total. Where is the
Brings
Tesla?
it closer together
Yeah,
at
well,
least.
115.
Netherlands is a very strong market for electric cars, that we have
Okay.
to say.
Yeah,
that.
we can
And,
see
yeah,
that.
and we will see another market that is very strong for electric cars.
Let's stay in the Nordic country.
Yes.
Norway.
Norway is, as I said, a very strong market in electric
can
cars.
see.
8 points for the Tesla Model 3.
Exactly. So, Tesla is
Tesla
growing
is-
up.
Yep.
Okay, let's move on.
Let's
Next
move on.
country. Poland.
2 members.
And they like the,
The Tesla as well.
Again. Ooh, interesting.
But they also like the Taycan.
Okay, so now it's getting, yeah, well, we still have 4 cars pretty much in the run. Portugal. Let's see.
Yes, 2 members as well. And now
In
we'll see
the south of
13
Europe-
points for the Peugeot
Well, they
208.
like the Peugeot, yeah.
Yes. It
Of
collects
course.
points. It's collecting points.
And we can feel the cultures differences, for sure,
Yeah.
between countries. Let's go to Russia now.
Russia, 2 members.
2
Vadim
members.
and Misha.
Oh, and a 10 point for the Tesla. That's 15 points in total for the Tesla,
And 11 for the Porsche.
which makes a good run for the moment.
Porsche is collecting good points as well. But
Yes. Okay, so we still have the Peugeot in the lead, but everything is possible.
Everything
It's
is possible
close.
still, yes. It's very close.
Slovenia. Oh,
For the Ford.
10 points for the Ford. Well, that's a first for the Ford, right? There wasn't 10 points before. I don't think so. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think so. So let's
Bet you're
see.
right. Yeah. It was a favorite car for some jury members, but I don't think it got 10 points already.
No, I don't think so. Okay, so let's see the resume right now. The
94 points
Porsche
for
and the Tesla
Peugeot.
are in a tie.
Yes, very close together.
Exactly.
Together with the Renault Clio.
Renault and the Ford.
Is coming.
And in the lead, the Peugeot.
The Toyota and the BMW.
Let's see if the last countries can make that change. Spain, that's a big market as well.
Yes, we have 6 jury members in Spain.
Let's see. Okay, they are 10 points. I see some 10 points.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
The Peugeot.
That's the Peugeot, 43 points. That's a lot.
That's a lot for one market, yes.
Yep. That could make a big difference.
The
Let's
Renault
see.
Clio and the Ford get
yes.
31. 237 points now for the Peugeot 208.
Let's go to Sweden.
Let's go to Sweden, yes.
Nordic countries again. And the Tesla gets a 10 points again.
Yes, and the Toyota as well.
Right, yes.
Very good.
25 points for the Tesla in Sweden. And we have 3 countries to
Left.
go. Will they make the difference? Switzerland.
That's where we are.
Yes. So they liked the Peugeot. Oh, but there's a tie. See?
There's a tie, and they like the Porsche Taycan.
Exactly. Interesting. Ooh. Let's see. Oh my God, there's only 2 more countries to go.
61 points for the Peugeot.
Turkey now.
One, do you remember?
Wow.
Well,
8 points for the
8
Tesla.
For the Tesla. And we have another big market, that's the United Kingdom.
Oh,
that
well.
still can swing the results.
It
Can
means it could change everything. It's a possibility because they have
It's a
6 jury members.
Yes, they have 6 jury members.
Let's see. Oh.
They vote heavily for the
points.
Porsche Taycan.
Does that make the difference?
And the Tesla with 35 points. Does it make a difference?
Let's see.
And the winner is?
And the winner is... Oh my God. This is the Peugeot.
208 is the winner of the year.
Yes, congratulations. 281 points.
281
That's a huge
points.
score. This is the Peugeot. Wow.
And it's obviously electric.
Beautiful. Congrats to Peugeot. Well done.
That's a series almost, because Peugeot had won in 2014 and 2017 already with the
So what
308.
that means now is, let's go a bit in the front.
Yes.
For sure, we don't have anybody with us here, but we're going to go and make the connection with the brand right now. So we're trying to call, I think it's France, or maybe, I don't know, the manager was maybe in the UK, from what I heard. So let's see where we're calling. Where are we calling right now? Can you hear us?
We have established
Yes,
connection.
it is talking about I'm the brand CEO. I'm in UK at the moment.
See, we are in the UK.
Jean-Philippe.
Hello.
Jean-Philippe Imperator is there from...
Yes, the trophy, of course.
From Peugeot, the CEO of Peugeot.
Yes.
I need to go over to here, because
Can you
I
hear
have
me?
the trophy in my hand. I cannot give it to you personally at the moment.
Oh yes, please. I would like you to. I will welcome you in Paris, Frank. And I can tell you that we are very, very happy to be honored by the Car of the Year. 208 is a fantastic car, and the jury is superb. So I can tell you that in the company it is a huge effect, and we will immediately tell that to our customer. But it is a great honor.
I just told the few people in the audience here that you are already the winner in 2014 and 2017. How do you feel today?
Absolutely fantastic, because we love that. I think we love cars, and we recognize that the Car of the Year jury is a Car of the Year of experts, and for us it is key, and we are absolutely convinced that The car deserves your attention, and we are honored, really, Frank. It's a big surprise and big pleasure for us.
Very good. So we put it in its suitcase and then we bring it to you, okay?
Thanks very much. I'm waiting for you. Thanks very much.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. All the best. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Yes.
Well done. Yes, we heard
Car
it.
of the Year 2020 is the Peugeot 208.
Congratulations to Peugeot for this
and the whole stuff.
new award.
Thank you very much.
And thank
Shall
you.
we put it here?
Be careful. Be careful. Okay, does that stay? Oh my God, I'm afraid. Yeah, perfect. Thank you very much, Frank, for
Thank you, Melanie.
hosting this ceremony with me. And of course, congratulations to the winner. We were very happy for this 2020 edition for Peugeot to win. Thank you to all the viewers. If you were watching us on the internet site of the Geneva International Motor Show or on the Facebook page, we were really happy to have you with us. And of course, we'd like to thank also all the sponsors that stay behind us and the partners. Thank you very much. Thank you, Frank.
Yeah, and I would say we'll see each other again in Geneva in 2021.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.